Hello everyone, we are Design Team 6 and this is our project for Design for Another World. So for this assignment we were tasked with creating a virtual reality experience that would transport a player to another world. Now this isn't another world per se, but it doesn't actually have to be another world. What we did is we actually made a carnival setting and we made a carnival game where players can interact with different balls or ducks, and you have to click the correct one. If you've ever been to a carnival, a lot of times there's a game where you have a pool of water and you have a fishing pole and there's a bunch of ducks just kind of floating around and you have to pick a duck. You have to grab it with the fishing pole and then based on, it'll have a certain prize associated with that duck. And sometimes you'll get the grand prize, sometimes you won't. It's kind of just luck of the draw. It is luck of the draw. So here we go, we have our carnival game, we have a pool of water, and as you can see there are different colored balls floating around, and they're the ducks in this case. So the sign's telling us to find the right duck. So one of these ducks is the right one, the others are not. So because we're using a PC for this, we're going to have to drag the cursor in the middle of the screen over onto a ball and then click it in order to select it. If this was on a normal... Oh, okay, that works. If this was on a normal VR headset, then you wouldn't have to do that. You would just look and I think select it. I think this is made for the... This would work with the HTC Vive, so you would just select it on the controller or whatever. Okay, so because I won too easily that time, we're gonna try again. Find the right duck. Okay, let's see. Is it the blue one? Nope, the sign says it's the wrong duck. Let's try the dark green. Nope. How about the red? Nope. Light green. Yep, okay, it's light green. And the ball is randomized every time. The correct ball is randomized every time you load up the application. So I'm just going to go into full screen, just so you don't have to see all that other crap on the screen. The blue, nope. The green, nope. Red. What? It was the light green last time, right? Right. So it's not that's the wrong one this time. The correct one this time, I'm calling orange. It's going to be orange. Look at that. I was right. That was a complete guess. But as you can see, every time you load it up, it randomizes the correct one. So it allows for a lot of replayability. And it's just a fun little game that, you'd go to a carnival. We tried to implement a lot more originally with this. We were going to have audio in the background, but the audio proved to be too much of a pain to integrate. A lot of audio integration can be a pain because you're dealing with different file types like waves versus MP3s and stuff like that. Also, we originally were going to have a game where you would throw a ball at a stack of cans to knock them over, but the physics implementation with the A-frame was proved to be kind of difficult, especially with the limited amount of time we had to work on this assignment. So we just stuck with this, and we focus on aesthetics too. So as you can see, we have this 360-degree image of, I don't even know what you would call this, kind of like a boardwalk. That's definitely what the texture of the ground is. It kind of gives off that feeling that you're on a boardwalk, like above the water or something, and there's a carnival going on. That's kind of what we went for with the nighttime sky and everything. Don't know what's going on with the tree, but don't question it. And we have a bunch of these colored balls around too, red and white specifically, because if you think of a carnival, especially like a circus, you think of the big top, the huge tent that surrounds the circus, it's usually red and white colors. So we went with that, and we had the balls flying in the air, because why not? They're fun, It just... That's the vibe we're going for. It's fun and enjoyment all around. And you're just like, hey, I wanna play the duck game. Unfortunately we don't have any microtransactions in here. We definitely wanted to, but we did not have any time to implement that. So you're clicking on the duck. It's all for fun. Let's do one more. I want to see where it is. Blue. Calling it. No. Dark green. Red. Yep, it was red. Okay. Well, that is it. So thank you very much for tuning in to our demo video for Design for Another World. Take care and have a great day. And go try out some VR. VR is cool. Yeah, go to the carnival, have fun. And we will see you later.